What's going on, guys? Chris here with the Tactical Outdoorsman, and on today's episode we're going to be looking at the Marlin 336. We're going to be putting in a Lyman 66LA rear sight on this, and then we're going to have a second video that's going to follow up with sighting it in with some Hornady ammo. So this is one you're not going to want to miss, especially if you're getting ready for hunting season. So stick around. So the whole reason that I'm making this video is I was looking to install this Lyman 66LA rear sight onto this Marlin 336, and I was searching YouTube and I didn't really find anything that was exactly what I was looking for in terms of how to install it, where the screws were, what they looked like, how big they were. So I decided to go ahead and reach out to Lyman and to reach out to Hornady, and they were nice enough to provide me with the rear sight and with some ammo to go ahead and sight this guy in. So big thanks to Lyman and Hornady for making this video possible. And guys, I hope that you get something useful out of it. So stick around, we're about to get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned, we're going to be taking a look at the Marlin 336, and we're going to be installing a Lyman 66LA rear aperture sight onto this to prepare it for hunting season. Then in the second part of this video, we're going to go ahead and sight it in with some ammo from Hornady. So what do we need to do this install? Well, first and foremost, you need to have the model of the Marlin 336 that has the 2 screws on the side. If you have a newer version of this, you may not have these 2 screws, and in which case you're not going to be able to install this 66LA rear sight. So make sure that you have one of the older models that will allow you to do that. So you're going to need a couple of things, nothing much. You'll need some blue Loctite. You are going to need a small flathead screwdriver, and of course your rifle. So we're going to go over to the bench, and I'm going to show you how to install this. So I'll see you over there. Alright, so here we are on the workbench, and here are the 2 screws that I was talking about that you need to have in order to install this Lyman rear sight onto here. So you'll need a small screwdriver just to get in there and unscrew these little screws. Okay, here's one. They're really, really small guys. And we'll get the next one. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to install the Lyman sight. So let's grab that. All right, so what you want to do here is separate the body from the aperture. You want to press this little button right here and slide this guy right out. Okay. Now the housing has 2 screws here, and those are going to thread right into the screw holes from the screws that we just removed. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that they're nice and snug. All right, so those are in. Just so you guys know, I did put some blue thread locker on the screws before I put them on here. So we'll go ahead and we'll slide this guy back on. You press your little button there. All right, so that guy is installed. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get this guy out to the range, and we're going to sight it in. We're going to use some Hornady Lever Evolution cartridges, and these are obviously 30-30 Win 160 grain FTX. So we'll go ahead, we'll sight this in using this ammo, and then we'll be all ready for hunting season. So stick around and we'll get to that in part 2.